Is debt keeping you up at night, wondering if you're ever going to get out of debt? Today, I'm sharing 3 things to help you to get out of debt fast. And stick around for number 3 because it's a game changer. Let's dive into the conversation. You're losing sleep every single night because you're stressed out by your debt. Although everybody and their mama, the gurus, telling you to use OPM, other people's money, to use leverage, and they're also telling you to build your credit. Well, I'm here to tell you, you need to get out of debt fast. And the first thing to do, in my opinion, to get out of debt fast is to change your mindset about debt. Here's why. Because you've been brainwashed, basically, to borrow people's money, to leverage up, to use OPM, to go all in and buy properties and just splurge and just live a lifestyle full of debt. You've accumulated so much debt trying to increase your FICO score to 8,000 points, not literally, but having a high FICO score means you're going deeply into debt and you're going on this treadmill of borrow money, pay it back, and getting nowhere fast, and you're losing sleep every single night. And not just 1 year, but for literally years or even decades of your life, wasting on building your credit, going into debt so that you can live a lifestyle, you look good, you drive good, live good, but you're stressed out, you're worried about your finances. I know I'm talking to you. That's right, I'm talking directly to you. I know I got your mail, meaning I'm telling you exactly how you feel. People on social media telling you to go in debt, your friends telling you to go in debt, your family even encourage you to go increase your debt, media, ads telling you to go borrow money so that you can get things now and pay later. That's why these companies come out with buy now, pay later, because they want you to go into debt, paying high interest rates more likely, or you pay a low amount and you stay in debt for literally years. Here I am telling you to change your mindset about debt, because otherwise if you don't, you'll stay right where you are and you'll be in your 40s, your 50s, 60s, and even 70s and you got a ton of debt. When I was in debt, I actually was an auditor. I traveled around the country. I used my credit card for my travel for my employer. I would use my credit card for hotel, rent a car, food, gas for rent a car, airfare. I would basically use my credit card and get reimbursed for my travel. And I would pay my credit card off for the money I got reimbursed with. I did it for I was traveling for about 2 years, I believe, when I was an auditor. I worked for the company for about 3 years, though. Traveled around the country. I was auditing collection agencies. And then I heard a guy talking about becoming debt-free and using cash to the credit. I knew the truth because I had a credit card, but I hate owing people money. So I would charge my credit card and pay it off because I hate owing people money. But I was still using debt. My mentality was my credit card was my emergency fund, was my rainy day fund. But when I changed my mind about debt and knowing that I knew that debt was a thief, because I grew up, my mom and dad would go to these finance companies and borrow money repeatedly. It would be something they would do regularly. And I'm like, why? Because their mindset was to borrow money and that was the only thing they knew to do. Borrow somebody else's money to take care of bills, get car repairs, to get caught up on things, even though still behind. And that's all they knew. So I learned how to handle money from my parents. I learned how to not handle money the way that they were doing. And I bashed my parents. I just learned from my parents' experience of not being educated financially. I wanted to be educated financially so I wouldn't repeat the same mistakes that they were making. And I want you to do the same thing. I don't want you to repeat the same mistakes of going deeper into debt and losing your mind, basically, mental health issues and losing sleep over something that you can control, and that's not going into debt. Debt is a thief. You have to see it as a thief, breaking into your financial house, taking your future, taking the money that you keep investing for a better financial future, is taking that money and running the bank up for somebody else. That'd be the lender, or it'd be a bank, it'd be a credit card company, credit union. People are out here lending you money, either at a low interest rate or high interest rate, depending on if you have good credit or bad credit, and you stay in that debt trap for years, and you think it's the best way to only live. Well, if you don't change your mindset about debt and see debt as a thief that's stealing your financial future, you'll be right here next year, and the next year, and the next year. Then you'll come back and see, I watched the video about a guy, i.e. me, telling me I need to change my mind about debt because if I don't, I will be here. And he was right. So make me wrong by changing your mindset about debt and seeing that as a thief coming and steal your financial future today. Once you learn how to change your mindset, the second thing you need to do is to learn how to maximize your money. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean by doing a money plan every month. A money plan is simply a budget. Tell your money what to do every month. When you get married, hopefully you plan. You have children, you plan. Go to school, you plan. So the business, you plan. You do all those things with a plan of action, right? Your money needs a plan too. Otherwise, you'll be broke. Broke as a joke. I know I'm old school, but I need you to realize you need to manage your finances, do a budget every month. In fact, my wife and I, we do a budget every month, and it's helped our marriage improve a whole lot, honestly, because I know that money is the reason why people get divorced. And I tell my wife, I said, yo, divorce isn't an option. I work for my marriage because my marriage is important. I'll fight for us to stay together because you're important to me. She's important to me. I don't want to let money become an issue to cause us to get divorced. So we let the opportunity of money be an opportunity for us to grow and work together. So we've been married for 18 years now, and it hasn't always been the best because naturally I'm a saver, and naturally she's a spender. So that causes disagreements or arguments. Keeping it real, y'all. And one thing I hate is I hate debt. And because I know the truth about debt, it's not freeing. People say use debt to, yeah, you can get things quickly, but the ramifications of that is you're paying more than you borrow because you're paying back principal plus interest. Interest is the cost of borrowing money, OPM that is, using other people's money. I want you to keep your money because you're making somebody else rich with interest you're paying to them because that's interest income to them, and it's interest expense to you. It's a penalty, in my opinion, because you're borrowing money and you pay back more than you borrow. Don't do that. Get on the money plan because if you didn't have any debt, what could you do with your life? Who could you help? Who could you help in a bad situation? Somebody might be needing money to pay their rent or get food to eat or get medical care or just to go have a good time with their spouse on a date. If you're financially stable, you're able to gift that person the money, not give it to them as a loan, but gift, G-I-F-T, gift that person the money. Why not? Because you set yourself up financially by doing a money plan every month. You're saving, paying off debt. In fact, having a money plan is the way to direct your funds to get out of debt really fast. Because otherwise, you're going to just waste your time, change your mindset about the money. But if you're not implementing a money plan, telling your money what to do every single month, then this whole video would be in vain. In fact, it's not Financial Literacy Month, it's April, and it's about handling your money wisely, making wise choices with your finances so that you can have a better financial future. And the number one way I believe that people can get out of debt fast is by doing a money plan. It's simply telling your money what to do every month. Start with how much you earn every month. That's take-home pay. And then you give every dollar an assignment, a job, because your money is your employee, your boss. Tell your money what to do every month. Whether it be giving, saving, spending, tell it what to do. And at the end of your money plan, you have what you made minus what you spent equals zero. In other words, you're going to live within your means and not above your means. The problem is, I believe people living above their means. They're budgeting, so they make $4,000 a month, but the expenses are $8,000 a month. They're living above their means about 2 times. So I recommend if you're doing that, you're above your means, I recommend making more money, increase your income, that is, or reduce your expenses, or do both. But you can't sustain living above your means for too long because the gap between what you make and spending would be called debt. Because you have to basically make up the gap between what you're making and what your lifestyle is. And that way you're filling that gap with debt. And then you'll be back to the point number 1, which is you didn't change your mindset about it. You heard me talk about it, but you didn't internalize it. You didn't feel it in your heart and then change it to your mind, and you didn't act on not borrowing money. So this leads to the third point. I just alluded to it. Once you change your mind about money, do your money plan, the third way and the best way to get out of debt fast is to increase your income. Here's why. Because if you got debt and you want to pay it off, but you have low income, that low income won't help you that much to pay the debt. It may help you some, but unless you have a big income to really move you forward by paying off big chunks of debt, you'll remain broke, struggling, and wondering why you can't move ahead. You got to change your mindset first to see how debt is robbing you of your financial future. Then you want to create a money plan to give your money some direction, some guidance to move you forward. And included in your budget would be a get out of debt plan. We're going to see how much you can pay off, put the money in your budget, and then you're going to make more income by starting a business, specifically a need-based business if you do a business. One that is needed, let's say a laundromat, accounting business, tax business, mechanic shop, things like in your community that people need that have been around for years, like a funeral home. Those things are needed in the community, and people start businesses and be in business for decades, making money and adding value to their community, families, and their lives. Do the same thing. Start a business. Now, I know that everyone isn't an entrepreneur, but if you have some kind of need, if you don't want to start a business, get more income by going back to school to learn a skill or a trade, work overtime, sell something, do something that can help you to make more income. Because if you do these 3 things, I guarantee you'll get out of debt faster than you even thought. It can work, but it all starts with your mindset. Get your money plan, doing it every single month. Oh, and by the way, if you're married, this is one way, by doing the money plan that is, can help you to improve your marriage. And if you are running the race, you hand over time to your spouse, you guys will win the race of being married. You'll go the distance, and you'll win your spouse's heart. Whole point is, do a money plan, then make more income so that you can knock debt out and get your life back. So I hope this video was valuable to you, and I'll see you in the next video.